Girls are fighting again. Okay, not the girls. So, Carlos King, former producer of Real Housewives and now the producer of Love and Marriage franchise on OWN, is slamming the Real Housewives of Dubai, calling them fake.
I like to say the Real Housewives of bye-bye. Because for me, those women studied every single housewife. And it's hard for me to get into them because I don't think they're being themselves. What do y'all think?
Okay, I've only seen one, maybe 1.5 episodes. The only thing that stands out to me is the model girl.
Same.
Right, but I think he's talking about her. I feel like...
but I feel like
Chanel.
Yes.
She's the main
but I feel
one.
like she's at least entertaining to watch. The others is like paint drying, right? So she keeps me... I'm looking for her for the next scene. So I will give her that.
Y'all, we about to be clips. They gonna clip this up. Oh.
Happy Sunday, Raindrops. The word of the day is stop living in the past. The past is in the rearview mirror of your life. If you look at where you want to go, look at the windshield.
Listen, everybody, behind me is Carlos King, okay? A producer of reality TV on the OWN network. And the fans are pissed with him. I mean, pissed, okay? They started a petition. They want him removed from his duties over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, you know what? I'm not one for the cancel culture. And I don't think that toxic reality TV started and nor will it end with Carlos King. But what are your feelings? Do you think that Carlos King should be canceled? Do you think he should be removed from producing Love and Marriage Huntsville? Do you think all the toxic behavior that we see on that show starts, ends, and begins with Carlos King? Let me know your thoughts, everybody. Cancel or not cancel, Carlos King.
A lot of stuff, and I ain't happy about none of it. I'm trying to figure out what the going on anyway. I mean, she had no business goddamn putting her hands on you.
I mean, that's my thing. You gonna act like this in front of your daughter, Sanjay?
Sanjay acting more like the adult. That's the way she's supposed to.
This man has built a reputation with shows like Bell Collective, known for its drama and jaw-dropping plot twists. But it looks like Carlos is now the star of his own real-life drama. And honey, this one isn't scripted. He's facing a legal battle with Sogucci Williams, one of the breakout stars of the show. So what happened? Well, rumors are swirling that Sogucci started spilling some major tea about Carlos and how he's been handling things behind the scenes. And let's just say, it wasn't flattering. From shady rumors about manipulation to serious allegations that could damage Carlos's reputation. The tension between these two has been building for a while. Now, Carlos is firing back with a lawsuit, and baby, the details are crazier than you think. So how did it all escalate to this point? Let's rewind and break down how this drama started, because trust me, it's about to get really messy.
A lot of people that want to keep it a buck. We're going to keep it a buck.
Okay.
My office used to be above Credit One. And
I thought you were a nurse.
No parties. However,
Do you need the officers in there?
Sadaric, Marcel,
Where's Martha laughing?
they like would hang out. Part of the reason even they wanted black was they wanted a place where they could go and hang out.
And do what?
Listen
Carlos.
to music, drink, play
So,
cards.
Kimmy, I'm gonna say this to you.
Oh,
I'm
Carlos.
a gay man. I can assure you, no man is hanging out after hours listening to Beyonce Renaissance.
No, I don't think
At
they
8
were doing
o'clock
it.
in the morning.
I don't think they were.
Listen up, because Carlos King isn't just a reality TV producer, he's the undisputed king of the game. He launched his career on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, quickly becoming known for creating shocking storylines and moments that had everyone glued to their screens, clutching their pearls. Carlos has a knack for stirring the pot, and he's turned that talent into a full-fledged empire. From RHOA to Bell Collective, he's been behind some of reality TV's biggest hits. For fans, Carlos's name is practically synonymous with drama. On Bell Collective, he introduced us to a bold group of powerhouse women in Mississippi, giving us an inside look at their business ventures, personal struggles, and yes, all the chaos that comes with it. People can't stop talking about how he brings real-life issues to the screen and makes them pop. But like any success story, not everyone is cheering him on. Some cast members have called out Carlos for pushing boundaries a little too far, and baby, the drama behind the scenes is just as intense as what we see on TV.
a lot of stuff, and I ain't happy about none of it. I'm trying to figure out what the going on anyway. I mean, she had no business goddamn putting her hands on you.
I mean, that's my thing. You gonna act like this in front of your daughter, Sanjay?
Sanjay acting more like the adult. That's the way she's supposed to.
Here comes Sogucci Williams, who came in hot as a fan favorite on Bell Collective. But baby, she didn't just come to play, she came to spill the tea. Things took a dramatic turn when Sogucci began airing some serious grievances about Carlos. According to her, while filming the show, she felt like a pawn in a game she never signed up for, especially when it came to her messy feud with Selena Johnson. That drama might have kept everyone tuning in, but Sogucci felt it came at a major personal cost. She claims Carlos and the production team were more focused on using her beef with Selena to boost ratings than on her well-being, leaving her feeling unprotected and emotionally drained. Sogucci said they didn't care about her mental health. Their priority was keeping the cameras rolling and feeding the chaos. And baby, those accusations weren't just a bad look for Carlos, they opened up a whole can of worms about how producers treat their cast off camera. But the real fireworks came during an infamous interview between Carlos and Sogucci. Trust, this moment was a mess. Fans still remember the awkward tension as Sogucci laid it all out for Carlos, calling him out for betraying her and accusing him of prioritizing drama over her well-being. She said she trusted him to tell her story, but instead he pushed her into emotional turmoil for the sake of a good storyline. The tension was thick, and honey, the receipts were dropped all over that interview. One of the most unforgettable moments from that interview was when Sogucci opened up about her experience during the infamous Selena Johnson feud. While it was messy on screen, she revealed that behind the scenes, it was a whole different story. She got real about how painful it was for her, feeling completely blindsided by how everything was edited and portrayed. She even questioned if all the drama was worth it, given the mental and emotional toll it took on her. Carlos sat there using the interview to defend his production style and how he handles storylines, but Sogucci's raw honesty hit different. Fans were feeling her and they didn't hold back on social media. Support poured in, with many backing Sogucci for speaking her truth, but of course, you know how it goes. Others started dragging her, accusing her of trying to ruin Carlos's reputation just to stay relevant. One commenter said that Sogucci was just mad because she didn't get the edit she wanted and was now throwing Carlos under the bus. The internet was on fire with opinions from every angle. Carlos King is the GOAT of reality TV, but this move feels like damage control. If Sogucci claims are true, it's going to tarnish his legacy lawsuit or not. Another one added, Sogucci is brave for speaking out, but I wonder if she has receipts to back it up. Without solid proof, this might just backfire on her baby. No matter which side folks were riding with, one thing was crystal clear. This wasn't just a little behind the scenes spat between a producer and a cast member. This was a full-blown feud. The tension between Carlos and Gucci hit its boiling point in that interview, but what went down after that? Oh honey, it left fans absolutely shook. You thought that was the climax. Nah, the real drama was just getting started, and trust, nobody saw it coming.
Girls are fighting again. Okay, not the girls. So Carlos King, former producer of Real Housewives and now the producer of Love and Marriage franchise on OWN, is slamming the Real Housewives of Dubai, calling them fake.
When Carlos King decided to sue Sogucci Williams, it was like dropping a bomb in the reality TV world. Known for running the show behind the scenes, it's rare that Carlos finds himself in the hot seat. But this lawsuit, oh, it's flipping the script in the most dramatic way possible. Word is, Carlos is coming for Sogucci with two heavy-hitting claims: defamation and possibly breach of contract. The defamation claim stems from Sogucci's public accusations, where she painted Carlos as a ratings-obsessed producer who doesn't care about the mental well-being of his cast. Carlos's legal team is making it clear that these statements have seriously damaged his reputation, not just as the mastermind behind Bell Collective, but as a major player in the entire reality TV game. As for the breach of contract part, that could be the icing on the cake if Sogucci revealed anything that violated the strict confidentiality agreements reality stars usually have to sign. These contracts typically include clauses that prevent cast members from talking about behind-the-scenes drama or bad-mouthing the showrunner or network. If Sogucci crossed that line, this lawsuit could be Carlos's way of sending a strong message, not just to her, but to any other cast member thinking of airing their grievances publicly. For Carlos, this lawsuit isn't just about clearing his name, it's about protecting his reality TV empire. With several hit shows under his belt and new projects in the works, any damage to his brand could have serious long-term consequences. But going after a cast member, especially one as vocal as Sogucci, opens him up to even more public scrutiny money and media backlash. The gossip is bound to escalate to a whole new level. For Sogucci, this lawsuit has her in a tight spot, going head-to-head with someone like Carlos King, who has the resources and legal firepower to back up his claims, is no small feat. But for her, it could be the moment to go all in on her story and truly expose the alleged mistreatment she's faced. Whether she settles, countersues, or takes it all the way to court, the stakes are sky high. Reality TV fans are divided on the matter. Carlos's supporters argue that Sogucci crossed the line by airing dirty laundry and jeopardizing the show's reputation, insisting that Carlos is simply defending himself and maintaining boundaries on what cast members can say about production. On the other hand, Sogucci's fans see her as a real-life whistleblower, calling out the darker side of how these shows are made. For them, Sogucci is speaking truth to power, and cast members should have the right to share their experiences, especially if they feel mistreated. But this legal drama isn't just personal for Carlos and Sogucci. It could shake up Bell Collective in a big way. The show, which has built a loyal fan base by showcasing the lives of ambitious, unapologetically bold women, thrives on its authenticity. Now that one of its stars is embroiled in a legal battle with the creator, fans are worried that the behind-the-scenes drama might overshadow the show itself. If Carlos wins, it could set a precedent for how much control producers have over what cast members can say about their experiences. That could make future stars think twice before speaking out, changing the vibe of the show. But if Sogucci pulls off a win, oh baby, that could empower other reality TV stars to speak their truth too. Producers might be forced to rethink how they handle cast complaints and grievances. This lawsuit is raising serious ethical questions about reality TV production. How far is too far when it comes to creating drama for ratings? And should cast members get more protection considering how vulnerable they can be while filming? These are the kinds of questions that have everyone from fans to industry insiders and legal experts watching this case like it's the next big reality show. Trust everyone is watching to see how it all plays out.
Happy Sunday, Raindrops. The word of the day is stop living in the past. The past is in the rearview mirror of your life. If you look at where you want to go, look at the windshield.
Listen, everybody, behind me is Carlos King, okay? A producer, reality TV on the OWN network. And the fans are pissed with him. I mean, pissed, okay? They started a petition. They want him removed from his duties over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, you know what? I'm not one for the cancel culture. And I don't think that toxic reality TV started and nor will it end with Carlos King. But what are your feelings? Do you think that Carlos King should be canceled? Do you think he should be removed from producing Love and Marriage Huntsville? Do you think all the toxic behavior that we see on that show starts, ends, and begins with Carlos King? Let me know your thoughts, everybody. Cancel or not cancel Carlos King?
At the heart of all this is a massive trust issue between producers and cast members. If Sogucci's allegations hit a nerve with others in the industry, we could be in for even more shocking revelations down the line. As Carlos and Sogucci gear up for their big legal face-off, one thing's for sure, this drama is far from over. Now, I want to know, do you think Carlos King's lawsuit is justified or has he taken it too far? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I know opinions are split and I'm dying to know where you stand. And don't go anywhere because in our next video, we're diving into Selena Johnson's side of the story. If you thought this was crazy, baby, it gets even wilder.